Hello, this is Brian Shannon from Alpha Trends Blogspot. Today is Monday, the 26th of February, 2007. And on Wall Strip today, we're taking a look at International Game Technology, symbol IGT. IGT was just recently, just a couple of weeks ago, at all-time highs here as it took out the highs from 2004. And you can see that it has retreated a little bit over the last 2 weeks as that new high brought about some selling. But it's still in a very healthy uptrend here on this monthly time frame. When we start drilling down to shorter term time frames, we can see on the weekly time frame that now it looks like the stock is finding support where it had a pretty good little level of support late last year, and that is just around near that $42 level or so. We've got a rising 200-day moving average, so that leads us to believe that this longer-term trend is still intact. For shorter-term players, there might be a little bit of reason for concern because the 50-day moving average is declining. But from an investment standpoint, I think the trend is solidly intact, and it would really take a move below 40 to get bullish on this stock. So there's less than probably a 10% downside if you are interested in taking a look at this stock. Now, looking now at the daily time frame, we can see where the stock did gap down below that 50-day moving average, and that does give me a little bit of concern for a shorter-term play. But from an investment standpoint, I think we've probably seen the worst of the sell-off for now, as it does have a good level in here, and we've got this rising 200-day moving average. So what I'd like to see happen was maybe another day or two of pullback down towards closer to 43 even, so maybe another pullback of about 50 cents or so. And as it starts to rise up, that's when I think you want to purchase it. So if it pulls back down towards about $43 a share, maybe you purchase it at $43.30, $44.40. Point is you want to see some upside momentum come back into the stock before purchasing it. I think you'll have a little bit of resistance at about $45 a share, but if it can clear that, then I think the stock starts moving higher, and then you probably want to raise your stop to underneath this low, whatever it ends up being, if it does in fact turn into a higher low here. So the trend in IGT looks very bullish. I think that this is just a pullback, that we saw some profit taking off those all-time highs, but I think the next move is, how are we going to push it up towards at least $50 a share in IGT?